Yes, well, good evening and welcome to another episode of Sky Blue Fans TV. I always thought I was going to do this show on my own because no one was backstage. Literally 30 seconds to go. Everyone joined us. But anyway, good evening, everyone. We got a packed out show, haven't we? I thought it was going to be nice and straightforward. It was just going to be easy tonight. It was just going to be talking about a load of rubbish. But no, Coventry City have a new signing. And yes, Doug King has gone back on his word. And it's a loan signing this time, which is absolutely brilliant. Carl Rushworth has joined us on loan. We'll find out a little bit more about him during the show. Bristol Rovers, we beat them 2-0 last night with an own goal. And Kane Kessler-Hayden banging in the goal as well. And I haven't seen any footage. Been too busy at work. So apparently it was a great ball by Grimesy. So hopefully I'll get to see that after the show. We're going to talk a little bit about David Speedie night. Unfortunately, Chris Baker was going to join, but he's not very well. He's messaged me. He's a bit poorly, so I hope you feel better soon. Please, Chris, if you don't mind. Also, we're going to talk about Sky Blue Fans TV Forum. We've got quite a few prizes to talk about, so it might tempt you to come down. And tickets are sold really well. Well, it's free anyway. RIP to Ozzy Osbourne and also Hulk Hogan. Unbelievable. You can't believe that, can you? But let's I'll be back in. There we are. I'm back in. And then good evening.
Good evening. I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening. You all right?
Yeah. What happened then?
I think it's good. I think it's Chrome again playing up, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And good evening, Vicky.
I'm back from my.
Good evening, Vic.
Good evening.
Go on, Ken. You're back from what?
I'm back from my lovely trip to Bristol Rovers last night.
Brilliant. We'll hear all about it in a minute. And Jack's been at a meeting tonight with Doug King. Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, guys. I've literally just logged on. I've just got here, so.
Brilliant. Right then, let's crack on then. Let's start with loans. Doug King says, no, we're not going loan route. We're not going to do it. We're not going to go there. But we've signed Carl Rushworth on loan. He's got bags of championship experience. He's been at obviously Brighton over Albion, who is his parent club. But he's been through the ranks, Huddersfield, Halifax, before joining Brighton at the age of 18. He's also played for Walsall, Swansea, Lincoln and Hull City. So he's got bags of experience. And I think he was at Swansea when Grimesy was there, which I think I've seen a photo earlier of them both together. Which I think this is a very, very good loan signing. And we did need this because of what's happened to Dovin. But he had a great game against us last season when he was at Hull. I'll come to you, Ken, because you were there that night. I think this is a very, very good loan signing.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just what we needed. Obviously, the other two keepers are still at the club as well. And I expect Ben Wilson to stay. I do expect the other one to go. Whether it will be sooner or rather than later, I don't know. But this is a fantastic signing for us because I just think he's got the experience we need, and he's a quality keeper, and that's what we're after. And when Dovin does get fit, you're going to have some competition for places, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Vicky, what do you make to this? Because obviously we've got Collins, we've got Dovin, we've got Ben. Do you see Collins moving on? We've got to keep Wilson because of his morale and his personality. You got to keep him in the changing rooms, really, I think. But do you think this is a good move for Doug to finally come away from saying no to loans?
Yeah, I think this is like a perfect scenario when loans are used for the right reason, isn't it? That we've got goalkeepers on our books and even if we want to move them on, it doesn't mean anyone's going to come in for them. So we've still got a contract to pay, but we need something to cover Dovin being injured. So experienced goalkeeper on loan, it's the perfect time to use a loan. That's why I disagree with the no loan at all policy, and I think this shows when you should be using it. I don't agree. Like in the olden days when we had 11 players and we owned about 2 of them, that's the other extreme. That's ridiculous. But I think there's a measure to be had, and this is a perfect scenario. Experienced goalkeeper loan. With rumours of a potential deal to buy if we get promoted. So that's something as well, isn't it? So, and I hadn't actually realised he was a goalkeeper who played in goal for Hull when we played them up there, and I was impressed with that goalkeeper. So that's him, and that's good too.
Yeah. And Jack, you might have some details on this permanent move.
Well, Doug was very brief tonight. So our meeting actually started about 5 to 6. The announcement was at 6 o'clock. And when we sort of sat down, we spoke about the minutes of the last meeting. And then Doug went, "Oh yeah, just to let you know, we've got an announcement going out about a goalie. We're signing thingy on loan." And we all went, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." That was a good way to start the meeting, to be honest. Someone asked a question about what he thought on as a loan, as not a permanent. He refused to give a comment on whether we actually bid for him as a permanent signing. But he said his vision on loans, he said he's never been against loans. He said he only wants to use loans if they're the right fit for the club, which went very well with Yassin Ayari. But yeah, no, it shows that Doug is flexible. He's identified, or him and his team have identified, a weakness in the squad. But like you say, realise we've got Dovin on a 3-year contract and Ben Wilson on a 2-year contract. So by bringing in a 4th permanent keeper, unless it's going to be the number 1 for a long time and way better than Dovin, there's no point doing it. So a loan is the perfect thing, because we all think Dovin's going to be back in the new year, Christmas time-ish. Although I have heard he's ahead of schedule on his fitness, but let's not get our hopes upon that. But yeah, it is just perfect essentially for the squad. Hopefully, it will give the defence confidence, like when Dovin nailed down his spot. He really had the confidence, and the defence. You could see the defence had confidence in him. It was a shame when he got injured, and when the football both times he got injured really, and that confidence wasn't there. The chemistry was also lost a little bit. But with new keeper coming in, we're still in pre-season. We've got 2 home friendlies to come up to practice for him to get used to an atmosphere, get used to the setup here. So hopefully by the time he plays against his old club on the 9th of August, he can do the business.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think this is brilliant because it means now if he doesn't get injured, and if Will get injured, we don't have to rush Dovin, which I think is key, especially with an ACL injury. We know that you can't rush players back. It's the worst thing to rush them back. We've seen it happen to us. Jody Jones was one, and we kept away from Callum O'Hare back from an ACL too soon. So I think it's brilliant, because if they do stay fit, those 2, then we don't have to rush Dovin back, which I think is absolutely superb. Let's get some comments in quickly. I've got a headache tonight with this lot. I'll tell you what, I've had 6 weeks of work, which has just been unbelievable. I've got 4 days off now. Still looking forward to it. Rounds of possibility. Won't make the stream, but I will say we will still have 5 weeks until the transfer window closes. Plenty of time. Yes, he's on about, because I put in the title today, are you worried that we're not signing many players? And lo and behold, the club signed a player. Apparently, Callum, they did that the other week, didn't they? Do you remember? They timed it just right for the show. Apparently, Callum play basis based on his recent injuries. I'll have come to that in just a second. I've got someone who's commented on it. Adam Toms, good evening. Are they announcing signings to coincide with the start of the podcast now? Welcome, Carl. Yes, they are, Adam. I swear they are. Gavster Legrand, he says, bonsoir, evening all. Good evening. Now, this is what I'm going to say about Callum Wilson. James Hollyoak has put up here, Wilson is off to West Ham. Well, that'd be a good signing for West Ham, wouldn't it? Pompey Lil. Good evening, Pompey Lil. Play up Pompey. Yeah, we've got to play them again next season, haven't we? Oh, my word. Rich T, bit worried. We've still got the same centre defenders as also need another top quality striker. Sort these positions, then automatics could be on. I think automatics are way off. Way off. What's that? Nicole Boaty says, hey. Lee Beckett reposted this stream. Oh, thanks, Lee. Thank you very much indeed. Dave Knight, Doug must have known we were all going to moan about the lack of signings. Good job, Sky Blue Fans TV. Hey, we don't half do it, don't we? I just want to put this up. You're going to love this. Now, you know Claudio's not here. So someone's gone, bonsoir, good evening all to all of us. Claudio's not here. Do you know where he is? Anyone know where he is?
Yeah. Yeah, is he in his home country by any chance?
Well, that's what we thought. But I've been sent a little video and he's been spotted somewhere else, right?
Where?
And I've just got to get hold on. I've got to get the person who sent it. Mark Titmus has spotted him somewhere else. Now I can only play 12 seconds of this because otherwise we'll get told off. But he's been spotted in Newcastle wearing a Newcastle t-shirt. He's not in Italy. Here he is, look, watch. See? He's not in Italy.
Looks extremely like him.
It was him, honest. It was. I don't know. Lee Beckett. What's thought on Wushworth? Well, we just said it. We think it's quite good, don't we? Evening, lads and lasses. Miles, change your broadband provider. No, I don't need to. Trust me. I don't. It's fine. It's all working, isn't it? Everything's working now. Scott Beasley, striker needed, but I think Frank is relying on Wright. Well, we just need Wright to turn up, don't we? Brian Tully in Coventry. I'm 41 tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday, Brian. But can't get my shirt as long sleeves not out tomorrow. You buy a short sleeve. Simple as that. Buy a short sleeve.
And buy a long sleeve in the winter.
Yeah, get a long sleeve in the winter. Or just get a sky blue body warmer thing. Under Armour or whatever they call them, don't they? Dave Knight says top keeper, I think. Lee Beck.
Is he frozen again?
He has, yeah. Basically, he says, Lee Beckett was what is everyone's thoughts on Grimes' pass for the second goal last night. Well, I was there and I thought it was a fantastic pass by Grimes, to be fair. Oh, he's back.
I'm back. What happened then, Ken?
But I thought it was a good. I enjoyed the game. I mean, it wasn't a great game full of chances, to be fair. But it was a game. It's more than a fitness thing, as you know. All his friends are like. I mean, they didn't really create much, to be fair. They didn't really put us under much pressure. They had a few half chances. But I thought we were all in control. A lot better second half because he changed the team completely. Second half. So we had a lot of changes. But I was impressed with Andrews. Kai Andrews, very good. I thought he was I think the only player that stayed on for the full 90 minutes. And he played well. He did well. So he could be one this season to come up for the ranks and be part of the squad because I think he's been out on loan a few times, hasn't he, for the clubs, from us. And he's come back stronger and better player, I think. And I was very impressed with him last night.
And then what about the fans? How many fans were there last night, do you reckon?
There's say it's a weird ground, because you've got stands, big stand, small stand, big stand, small stand. It's a bit of an odd ground, but it was nice and homely. But amount of Cov fans, I'd say over 1,000 at least, probably more than 1,100 maybe. There's at least 1,000 there minimum. But yeah, we made ourselves heard. Made ourselves heard in the ground. It was good atmosphere, and it was it's a good little workout for us, really. To be fair, it's more of a fitness thing. What I did find, because I was talking to a couple of people and Bristol Rovers fans, and they were saying that this is their 8th friendly they've played, 7th or 8th game they've played already, and they've got a game against Oxford on Saturday, and we've only played like this 3, isn't it? That's our 3rd. So
their season does start a week before ours, doesn't it?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Their season starts before us, so they're probably well ahead of us fitness wise, and match fitness wise, definitely. But yeah, it's a good workout, and hopefully we'll kick on now. At least we've scored a goal, haven't we? Now we haven't scored a goal in the first 2, and the good goal is a good goal as well, especially the second one. He took it well. The new guy from Hayden from Villa. I was quite impressed with him, and he took his goal really well.
And I mean, I see that this happened. The players actually used the fans.
And they had to go and use the toilets in where the fans were.
What's all about?
People having the wee had a bit of a shock when they seen all the players coming in.
Brilliant. And then, I mean, at the ground there, I mean, you say Hayden finished his strike really, really well. I mean, how did he play? What sort of player are we looking at when we go to watch him next Wednesday night? Obviously.
I thought he played well. Defended well. Yeah, he defended well. He read the game well. Very fast. He's quick on the ball. I think we've got a great signing for him. I think it's going to be an asset to us, to be honest. And he's very quick, very fast, and that will suit our style of play. So, don't be surprised if he gets a few more goals. To be honest, got up there, and finished that well. Expect to get a few more goals. These are a few of the pictures from from outside the ground. It is very old style, as you can see. It's a couple of years since I've been there. I mean, we played them. Did we play them in League 2? When we played them, or when did we play them? Last time we played them,
it's League 1.
Oh, was it League 1?
We had them in the FA Cup as well.
That's right, in the FA Cup. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was one of them games, and so it's a bit of an old style ground, but it's nice and homely, and yeah, it was all right. We were made very welcome. That's some of the players as they were walking towards the away end to go to the toilet. I think they just come out the toilet and somebody's got them to sign the shirt.
imagine having Van A back on your back, but getting the other right back to sign your shirt.
Yeah, it's very strange, but yeah, it's good. It's good workout for us, I thought, and it's all about fitness these games, isn't it? I mean, the result doesn't really matter that much, but it's nice to win, nice to score a couple of goals, and see the boys back in action.
And you interviewed this chap lives in Bristol.
Oh, good evening. I'm here at Memorial Stadium, Bristol, isn't it? Yeah. Memorial Stadium?
Yeah,
right.
Stadium.
And, I haven't been here for a few years, but it's a strange old stadium way in down there. It was a nice journey down, actually. It wasn't too bad, but it got stuck in a bit of traffic on the M5. And we've got a Cov fan here, but he lives in Bristol, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your name, mate?
Andy.
Andy?
Yeah, I used to live 5 minutes from this ground.
Yeah? And what made you move down to Bristol? Was it work?
It was work.
Yeah.
And family and stuff, yeah, but I had to move down here because of work from Northampton though.
Okay.
But then I was going watching Coventry back then in Northampton.
Yeah. So you never changed your team, you stick by them?
Yeah, I've always stuck. You know, even I don't get to much Coventry games.
Yeah.
I've come down here, you know, especially if they're playing Bristol City.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And or whoever, but
Yeah.
I try and get to.
What do you think about last season? We were a bit unlucky, weren't we, in the end?
Oh yeah, I was just
Devastated against
again. Yeah, and then from the previous season against Luton,
Yeah.
to see where Luton are now in
It's
League
annoying.
One, it's like
Annoying.
yeah, but it's great to see Coventry down there and so many fans again.
Yeah, got loads coming in. We're still arriving.
Well, yeah, I think there's a coach.
Low down the
Fred and
bottom
Dave's
there,
coming
yeah.
in later.
Yeah, you know the Mad Hatters then, don't you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll be here.
Yeah, I've got my hat and scarf at home, but truthfully, I've not bought it. I've not brought it with me, and it's like because I wasn't sure how to wear it through the city centre of Bristol.
Oh, yeah.
Beaten up or.
Yeah.
But
Got to be careful.
no, I've got mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think Frank will do this season then? Do you think he'll go one better?
Yeah, I want us definitely to be in. Definitely.
It'd be nice to go
Promoted.
promoted
Third time
automatically,
lucky,
wouldn't
you
it?
know,
Mm.
the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But I think we do well this season.
I
reckon
do.
we do.
Yeah.
I think we've got a good team.
I think we've got a couple more players on the way, hopefully. So,
Yeah.
but it'd be interesting tonight to see how they do.
Well, that's it. You know, I was dreaming this. I was kept on looking at all the pre-season fixtures for Bristol Rovers and Bristol City to see if Coventry was coming down here.
And then when you seen it, you
And
went,
when I saw it, I thought, yeah, saw that.
bonus.
So yeah.
All right.
So now, hopefully, FA Cup draw against Bristol City and Bristol Rovers,
That'd be
or
nice.
League Cup or whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, so I can see the team back down here again.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will try and get to as many.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, you know, to be living down there and still follow Sky
Yeah.
Blues is great. Now, Ken just mentioned in there, Jack, you've been with Doug tonight. Any more news on any more signings? Because Ken just said, there might be a couple more signings. Was there anything said that we could get excited about?
No, nothing at all. Doug makes literally no comment on anything, no matter what the question is to do with signings or money. No comment. Simple as. He did say he's interested in building on a squad. He doesn't want a mass turnover. So 2 years ago we had a mass turnover. He doesn't want that. Last year we had a coaching staff turnover, not only in the summer but in the November as well. This is not going to happen this year. We're bringing in the odd player to strengthen the squad and the starting 11, and that's basically it. So I should imagine that we have cash to spend. Look, we've rumoured to be bid on Rushworth 4 to 5 million. It's likely that we're going to get 4 to 5 million for the sale of Gyökeres. And there's also the rumour that Josh Eccles, who's on a 3-year contract, is being sold to Stoke, to Mark Robbins. So that should be another few million. So we've got more than 10 million to burn on transfers. So that's Doug wants the best, but he will not say a word on transfers other than that, basically.
Yeah. Vic, one for you here, Vic. I'm going to bring this one to you. Ian Courts has put thoughts on Kai Andrews. Will break through this season because he's been involved in the pre-seasons. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, the few times I've seen him, he looks a decent prospect, isn't he? I mean, I only saw highlights of yesterday, but the bits I saw, I was impressed. And he's gone about it the right way, isn't he? Gone out, got some loan experience, and just tried to build and then take his chances when he gets there. And I think that's an exciting prospect for this season. That could be like a real plus for the season, really. Maybe someone we weren't necessarily expecting to see much of, but could really add just something a bit different to our midfield. And we've spoken before on the show, haven't we, about the lack of players coming through the sort of youth setup. And so that being a possibility is something quite exciting, isn't it? And and a player that's only going to thrive under Frank, I think it's sometimes the right fit, isn't it? The right manager at the right time for the right player can just give them the chance just to sort of grow and really move forward. And so that's all looking positive.
Brilliant. Now, listen, before we carry on, I need to do a bit of house check on this one. We're doing a fans forum on the 7th of August down the Stag and Hen. Now, tickets are really going quick for this. We've got over 60 sold already. It is limited, so get your tickets in. You can go in the link in the YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up as well while you're there, and give us a subscribe on YouTube. May as well while you're on the channel and you're looking for the link. The link is in there and it's free for the night. You get a free chip batch as well. Now, we do have some great prizes so far, and I'm going to tell you what we've got. So, first of all, we have 2 tickets to see Tom Grennan. There you go. They are 2 tickets to go and see Tom Grennan on Friday, the 29th of August. That is one of the prizes. So, you got to come down just to have a go on the raffle. The other prize is 2 tickets to this. It is £10 an entry to go and see David Speedie, 26th of September. Tickets are selling very, very good for this one so far. Chris Baker's told me, and they are selling really, really good. So get your tickets now. The link is in our description as well. But you could win 2 tickets to this if you come to our forum on the 7th of August. But not only that, we've got a third prize so far. This is donated by Gordon Tulliart. He comes on the show sometimes, comments on the show. He's done my picture behind me Sakamoto, but he's done this one. Here you go. This is going to be up for grabs as well. Absolutely brilliant. He's going to try and go and get it signed. He's going to go and wait outside the training ground. I don't know how he's going to get on, but I said don't go on a Wednesday because they have a day off. Yeah, he's going to try and get that signed. He's going to get it framed for us. He's going to bring it down, and that's going to be one of the prizes as well. So those are 3 of the prizes. We've got a couple of Sky Blue Fans TV items as well to give away, and I'm still scrapping around for a few more prizes. So if anyone's watching that's got a company or want to give us a meal for 2 or whatever, if you've got a pub or somewhere, then let us know, because that would be great. So that's on the 7th of August down at Stag and Hen, and the 26th of September down at Walsgrave Workingmen. Please get onto the links now. They're in our description on YouTube. Head over, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. It's free to subscribe, or you can join $1.99 or $4.99 a month, or you can just give us a donation on the night to keep the channel going. Thank you very much. Absolutely brilliant. So that's going to be great, especially 2 Tom Grennan tickets as well. Let's get some more comments in then before we get on to kit launch tomorrow. Jonah Fat Cat from all the way from the USA. Evening, Rushworth wants to stay if we go up. Brilliant. Ryan Matthews, I think Doug tried to buy this keeper, but Brighton were determined to keep him and only loan him. He looks very, very good. He does look very good. Ian Court, thoughts on Kyle? Well, I've just had one, sorry, that's my fault. That's the problem when you're doing everything. Let's hope so. Fat Cat. That's about old Rushwood. Now we need one for very purpose of the season. Don't need to buy a new stopper. Just need one to counter. They are the circumstances. They are. That's a good idea, having the lone player in. Wayne Ghost. Good evening, Wayne. Hi, guys. Very happy with the new signing. I think he will do very well for us. I think he's going to be all right. I think he's doing really very well. Paul Stratton. Hope you are all not being played by Doug. We have all bought this. We have all bought it. This, but seems. What's that? Yeah, got you. Blimey. Henry Hill.
Sent too quickly. It hasn't finished.
I think so. Yeah. If Milan stays, then there's going to be a selection headache for right back. Both too good to sit on the bench. That's the idea, though, isn't it? Jack, isn't that the idea? You bring in a quality right back as a replacement, or to give the other player someone to fight for.
Yeah, it's healthy competition. Every player thrives from it. You know, if every player wants someone else to spurt them on. If I'm sure when Wilson and Collins were going up for who was going to play in goal, they don't want no competition. They want someone else to go, oh, he's done really well in training. I need to step up to level up. And it can only be good at the moment. Milan and Kessler are both putting in performances in the pre-season. It is going to be a selection headache for Frank. And don't forget, Frank didn't sign Milan. He has signed Kane. So maybe there'll be a bit of favouritism in there. But you do also have to think the last 2 goals we've scored in competitive games were both from Van Eyck crosses. So you can't just drop Van Eyck out of nothing, and you can't just throw the new kid in for no reason. But Frank will make the decision, won't he? Maybe one will play the full game against Real Betis and the other will play Sao Paulo, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. See how he sets up. See what happens. What's this one here from Wayne Ghost? I would expect to see very little of Dovin this season. We absolutely needed this loan signing, definitely. Mini Phoenix Gaming. Hopefully it means Collins is on his way. I think a few of us have been saying that. Eccles is off to Stoke, apparently. Yes, that's mosquito, go away. Right, so we have got someone to stop the goals. How about someone to start scoring the goals? That's from Paul Cuttiford. Good evening, Paul. Ralph Wiggins. Good evening, Ralph. Ralph's not been very well. Hope you're feeling better, mate. Great signing, PUSB. Ian Small. Evening all. Our top priority sorted. Without a decent keeper, a top 6 slot was a stretch. Yes, I think you're quite right. I think we all agree with that one. Another ticked off your wish list, Milesy. Yeah, goalkeeper. Exactly. There you go. Adam Toms, I'd love to see Kai Andrews fight for a place this season. Frank seems really keen on him. Says he has a future. He has a future first team player. They are brilliant. Seen the rumours of Eccles off to Stoke. That's Lee Beckett. Pleased with the keeper. One centre back and a striker would be good. That's from Dave Green. Good evening. What's that one? Futek. If we don't add a ball winner, playmaker, midfielder, and a prolific striker before the start of the season, we can expect anything more than last season. IMO. There you go. Booty's gone. Happy birthday, Brian. Yes, Brian's birthday tomorrow. Chris Plurali, thank you for the shout out last week, Milesy. No worries. Absolutely no worries at all, Chris. Thanks for what you're doing for us. Absolutely brilliant. NK, does anyone know if we have secured a salon fee for Yorkeras? Yes, we have. Haven't we, Victoria?
Yep.
Is it 10%?
Yeah, it's 10, I think.
Yeah, but minus the money they have to go to Brighton, so I think it's going to be about 3 points something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we expect to get about 3.5 million out of it, something like that, I think.
We'll have to wait and see. I wonder if we've got another salon clause after that one.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm surprised. That's
we did with
the other
Madison.
The other one, I suppose, is whether we're going to get anything with Hamer. Is there any selling clause with him? Because a few teams have sort of been sniffing around him, haven't they? That could be some nice money.
Interesting, because I don't know. I expected Hamer to be gone by now, to be honest, but he's still there, and I'm just surprised no Premier League club have come in for him, to be honest. But
rumour has it he's going back to Holland.
Okay.
Oh, wow! There we go. Adam Toms has come in. He says Man United have open talks with Villa over Watkins. Apparently, would be great if them lot had to sell him. Oh, didn't know that. They're after everyone, Man United, but they just can't get a deal over the line, can they?
Who wants to go there?
Yeah, who wants to go there? Exactly.
Who wants to go there when you finish 5th from bottom? Squad shaping up nicely. Hope the end of the transfer window doesn't fall flat like last season. Another couple in the right positions, we could finish top 5 easily. Oh, I'm not getting too excited. Not this year. We're gonna have our show where we're gonna pick our top 3, top 6 and our bottom 3. So we're having that very, very soon. Paul Stratton, hope Dougie's not playing us all. We have all done it our bit. We've had that, haven't we? All done our bit. Deck top 6. We've had that one. We've put it in twice. Steve Curry, evening everyone. Good signing so far. Couple more and we're ready to go. We only want quality now. I think that's what they're trying to do, aren't they, Ken? He's trying to bring in, you don't need to sign too many players, but the players you bring in have got to be real good quality.
Yeah, and that's what's happened so far. I think the players that have come in are quality. They're not players that haven't been playing regular. They're players that played on a regular basis, be it on loan somewhere. And so people know all about them. And don't forget, there's been a few other clubs after this keeper as well. and after the Hayden we got them from Villa, so that we're competitive with other clubs to sign these players. So they've opted to come to us, which is great. So Frank sold the club to them, obviously, in the interview, and they've told him what he wants to build here, and he wants to build a successful team and a team to go up, equipped to go up into the Premier League.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. Now, Mark Cunningham comes in. Now, Mark's been on Facebook causing trouble this week, I've seen. You're behaving yourself now, Mark. I tell you, he has, yeah. You've been behaving yourself. Hi, all. Do you think we can make the playoffs? As I think automatics is a step too far, unfortunately. Vicky, what do you think? Is playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, the thing with automatics is we'd need a whole lot of luck, because there's teams like with Premier League money, so better like depth and squad and all those sorts of things and resources that we just can't compete with. But with a bit of luck, so that's outside the complete realms of possibility. But realistically, I think the playoffs is the way to go, isn't it? And I think that there's no reason why we shouldn't be aspiring for that. I mean, so 2 out of the last 3 seasons we've made it. The other season we were just a little bit off at 9. So that's 3 seasons with genuine pushes for the playoffs, which I think is a good sign for bringing players in. Look, we're a club that must be like, we just were saying who would want to go to Man United because they're in a mess and they've like going the wrong direction. We're a club that you want to come here because you're thinking, well, that's a club on the up, like they're going in the right direction, like, and now they've brought in like a manager that's like young and exciting. So there's all those things going on. And somebody said, was it Paul Stratton said that we're not a top 6 deck, but surely we are, because we finished top 6 with these teams last season, and we just know that we're a bit short in depth to really that final kick. But we already had a top 6 side. We just need to add a bit of depth and really secure that to kick on again next season. And there's no reason why we can't go that extra step. So so for me, absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be realistically aspiring for playoffs.
I think it's a minimum now. I think we've got the expectations, Jack, that it's a minimum that we reach the top 6 with a top 6 deck.
Yeah, Doug actually touched on this tonight. He said, obviously the aspiration is to win the league. Who doesn't want to win the league? Every team, every year attempts to do something to win the league. He said, however, he has to manage expectation, and he doesn't want to overly expect on not only with the fans but with the coaching staff as well. So he said the most realistic target for us is to go up through the playoffs. He said that's not to say he doesn't want to go up automatically. He wants to go up in the easiest way possible, but the playoffs is the most realistic. He obviously understands that there are currently 4 clubs in the Championship that are in receipt of parachute payments. That's the 3 that have come down and Sheffield United. And he said, obviously, even Luton went down with parachute payments. So and Ipswich went up 2 years ago without parachute payments. So anything can happen. Anything is possible. But he recognises that there are 4 financial powerhouses in this division that are under Premier League money, with 2 in Birmingham and Wrexham coming up that they don't have Premier League money, they don't have parachute money, but they have the capabilities of challenging above the means of most of the stagnant Championship clubs. Kieran Maguire touched on this when myself and Claudio spoke to him a few months ago. Go and watch that podcast, by the way. That's fantastic. But yeah, Doug does understand that in theory, if we're the best of the rest, then we're 7th financially, based on the 4 with parachute payments and the 2 that have come up. So getting to playoffs is financial overachievement. Just think about it in that way. It's a financial overachievement to make the playoffs. So anything more than that is even more of a bonus. But like Vicky says, we have a top 6 squad because we finished top 6 last season. We have let no players go, and we have bought in what looks to be a first choice left back, what looks to be a first choice right back, and a first choice goalkeeper. So if we have improved 3 starting positions, or at least 2, let's say Kane's on a level with Milan, if we've improved 2 out of 11 of our starting 11 that finished 5th in the Championship, we have to be, on paper, a top 6 deck or a top 5 deck at least.
Yeah, no, agree with everything there. Absolutely spot on. And at the end of the day, even if we're just building season on season and improving the squad, then that's a good thing, because one day we will probably get there and have a squad ready to go up. But for me, I think this season's very key, because a lot of these players have been together now 2 seasons. So this is going into their 3rd season playing together as a team. And I remember, when we got to the playoffs, that team that season had been together a couple of seasons or 3 seasons, and and we'd just strengthened in little pockets. And we ended up getting to the playoff final. And I remember the commentators saying, when you watch it replay back, and they say, you can tell this team's been together 2 or 3 seasons. Hopefully that's going to happen this season, where they've gelled so much over the last couple of seasons that that they're going to be even better than they were last year. And I'm hoping Kitchen and Bobby are going to be better than they were last season. I think these things can help. You don't, like Vicky, you've always said on this show, haven't you, that you don't need to get rid of loads of players. You just need to fill in little gaps with quality players.
Yeah, I mean, so I actually agree with the way that Doug's dealing with that. I think that you don't want to overhaul every summer, because then you've got that problem of players gelling and getting used to each other. You want to just gradually improve. I mean, I'd like to see a few more transfers before the end of the summer, but what I've liked the most is that the players we brought in are targeted areas that we can all see were weaknesses. And so we're actually improving, and that, so rather than going crazy and just bringing in loads of people for the sake of it, we're doing targeted recruitment that's that just sends us in the right direction, and that's what we all want, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely is. Paul Stratton says, reason he doesn't want a turnover, because it will cost money. We are being played with false promises. Squad is top 10 at best at the moment. Paul's being very negative tonight. What's that all about? Come on,
I think
Paul.
I think it's a lot higher than top 10. I mean, it's got to be top 6. Got to be with the players we've got and the players that are coming in. I just think it's crazy. We would be very disappointed if we finished out of the top 6.
I definitely will be. So I'm looking at a comment. Sorry, Ken. I'm just looking at a comment. How tall's Carl Rushworth? And I'm just trying
6 foot 2 he is. He's 6 foot 2.
6 foot plus, yeah. No, well, he's quite tall.
6'2".
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that threw me
off.
Marginally
Marginally taller than Bobo.
Yeah, I just seen it. It's here you go. Salop CCFC evening, 20 minutes behind, walking the dog, grabbing a chicken, pizza kebab. All I want to know is the new keeper, is he tall? Yeah, living the life on a Thursday night. Brilliant. Simon Wells says Raphael looked decent too.
He did, to be fair. Yeah, he did. He did all right. I mean, we've got about him, because total lack of game time last season for him, weren't there? He was out injured for a while, and he sort of made the odd couple of late appearances from the subs bench. And he's supposed to be a decent player, and he did play well. But you got to remember we were playing Bristol Rovers, so it might be a different ball game when he plays against a higher quality team. So you can judge him then.
We'll have to wait and see. Karina's coming. She says, "Love joining these lives. They make my evenings." Thank you very much, Karina. This Milan needs cover. Well, yeah, we've got it now. We've definitely got it. Paul Hughes, who was on with his mum last week. If you haven't seen it, it's brilliant. They were like a double act, them two.
I enjoyed
that.
Yeah.
They were really like they were like a double act. They were brilliant. It was so good. It was just like watching a comedy sketch with them two. They could go on stage and tell you with some of their stories. FX Tool. I hope to see the Sakamoto and Milan link up again. Didn't see it as much towards the end of last season. Oh, Sakamoto. Yeah.
He got a bit of a rough treatment last night as well. He had a couple of late challenges on him because he was causing the defence a few problems. So he got brought down a few times. So, but fair play to him. Got straight back up and didn't moan. But a couple of their guys got yellow cards as well, which is unusual in a friendly.
Yeah. GLB Boxing says still a few short for a serious push. Yep, still a few short. Now, because I always say what are all these little initials, NK's come on and he's gone, IMO means, in my opinion, Milesy. Thank you. Cheers.
Right, should write all these down and have a look at the ref when they come up. They can...
It's because I said the other week, I don't know what all these things mean. James Hollyoak, wouldn't Brighton have got their share, then sold him 2 seasons ago? Now I think we still got to give them something else for Victor, unfortunately. I think Lee Beckett says, I think we owe Brighton about $500,000 for the salon clause, which ain't too bad. Tolly, thanks for the birthday wishes. No worries.
Happy birthday, Tolly.
It's mine soon. Do you think we could get Doyle back? Oh, now.
Yes, I do. I think we can if we try hard enough.
Are we on about Michael or Callum?
Callum.
I think we're on about Callum. It'd be a fantastic sign if we could get him back.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
Cost about $7 million, though, they reckon, for Callum Doyle.
Yeah, I think they were after 10 originally. They've got to come back down a bit from 10, I think, because he's been on loan a few clubs, but he's not going to get in the Man City side. I can't really see him getting in there. So he's looking for a permanent deal somewhere, isn't he?
He's worth it, though.
Yeah, definitely.
He's worth it. I think he's worth it.
Oh, it's class. Yeah, it's class.
Yeah,
and you could tell that when he was with us, he was at. He's probably better now. He's learned a lot more since he's come on a lot more since his last few loan spells. So he'll come back if he does come. He'll be an even better player.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think he will be. Yeah, definitely. He's definitely worth $7 million. He's got to be. Assassins Unite. Hi all, we're on our way. Super Frank Sky Blue Army. That's better. A bit of positivity. Love it. Ian Courts. Is there more talent coming through the academy? Who will make the squad? Well, we don't know really, do we? You got a B crew coming through. Been on loan.
Doug actually spoke tonight. So there was I won't go into too much detail. There's a lady there whose son plays in the academy, I think really, really young, was making comment. Doug has recognised that the academy is obviously category B, which is, we want to uplift that, but we can't uplift that without having a solid squad. So at the moment, we need to build on the squad. Let's say this squad is still together in 12 months' time. We've just either missed out on the playoffs or just got in the playoffs and lost again. He wants to invest into the academy, and he openly said that today. He said, but there's a time and place to do that. It can't be prioritised. It has to be done at the right time when the right finances are available. So, let's say, for example, in a year's time, we sell Jack Radoni and he goes for £30 million. Half of that can go on investment to the squad, half of that can go into the academy. He wants the academy to be category A because he wants academy players to be coming through and pushing into the first team. It hasn't happened in recent times. Okay, we've got the midfielder is Nick Andrews, who's just about doing it in this pre-season. But we saw Justin Abikwi last season break through, score a load of goals, and just hasn't played a minute for us, went out on loan. So, it will get there. And Doug did address it, but it's just not going to happen right now, simply.
Right, there we are then. Ian Court. Oh, no, we've had that one. Sorry, that's my fault. Mark Cunningham says, what are you saying, Milesy? What have I done now? You've been all over Facebook, mate. Sean's come on. He says, can Raphael be a hidden gem this season? We never know. You
never know, yeah.
Mini Phoenix Gaming. If we're going to get autos, it'll be this season. Southampton may have a hangover from their Derby County style season, and Leicester are a mess. What are you pointing at?
The badge as a Skyrim emblem is my favourite game. Love it. Oh.
Unbelievable. Well, we're not talking about games. We're talking about football. Unbelievable. Paul Stratton. Vicky, only because the league is so much stronger this year, we need more quality urgently. There you go, Vicky. Lee Beckett says we need to get off to a good start. Yes, definitely do.
Yeah, that's important.
Jordan Williams, currently en route to Lisbon to sing on a cruise. No better company on my travels. Thanks, Milesy and the gang. No worries, mate. No worries, Jordan.
Yeah.
By the way, I've loved his videos this week. He's been out with his 2 lads, and one of them's been riding his bike today. Absolutely brilliant to see that. And do you know what? Memories of when Will was got his BMX come up on my Facebook this week. So seeing that sort of took me back. Wes, one centre back and one forward incoming, one forward out on loan, one sold hopefully. Sims. One centre midfielder out next week. Will you lot leave Sims alone? He's going to score 30 goals this season. James Hawker, are Miles and Claudio related? You look like brothers. What? What? What we need is a
Wow.
veteran centre back on them. Seriously, James, have a word, will you? I look nothing like I've got brown hair. I haven't got grey hair. I haven't got silly Italian flag in the background. I've got an England flag. Oh, by the way, that's unbelievable. I ain't having that. Definitely not having that. But can I just say a big congratulations to England ladies. 3rd final in a row. Absolutely brilliant.
And they beat the Italians. They beat the Italians.
Yeah, I know. Brilliant. Yeah, they got Spain. World Cup revenge. Do you know what, though? Talk about rubbing salt in the wounds. I don't know if anyone watched the after show thing, but they showed the players going in the crowd to see their families, and they're all carrying boxes of pizza.
Pizza.
Freshly made Italian pizza.
It'd be even funnier if they were Hawaiian pizzas with pineapple on them.
Oh, yes, please.
The Italian hates that.
Oh, gotta be done. That has. Where are we now? Marcus J says RIP to Ozzy and Hogan. Yeah, I said that at the beginning of the show. Absolutely RIP. I couldn't believe it. Will, I was cooking dinner. Will says Hulk Hogan's died. I said, no, not Hulk Hogan.
No, that's right from my youth. Yeah.
I know.
What was that film he did? What was that film? Like the early 90s.
Oh, flipping out. What was it? It was
The Showcase.
He was in
It was
Ted.
the Showcase.
He was in Ted.
Nah,
He was in Ted.
it's older than that.
Was it older than that? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, early 90s
didn't-
when they opened the Showcase.
Weren't Police
Anyone
Academy.
else the right age to remember?
Can't remember. I really can't remember.
Maybe someone in the
Luke-
comments might remember.
Yeah, they might do. Luke's coming. So that means Collins Wilson leaving, I guess, and must be Collins as Wilson signed a new contract. Yes. Well, you got to keep Wilson, ain't you, because of his character. I mean, come on. Did you see when he went into training first day back? He took a carrier bag with him, a bin liner. There was no kit bag. He had a bin liner. I mean, what's that all about? We're definitely higher than a top 10 team. This league will be tougher, but I think people underestimate our squad sometimes. We already have some very good quality in our team that other clubs want. It's true. Absolutely true. Adam Tom says, beating Wrexham or Birmingham in the playoffs would be amazing. They're not getting in the playoffs. Don't be daft.
That would be too scary. That would be too scary. Imagine, but we'd be pooing ourselves. So would they. Playoffs.
Unbelievable. Oh, no. GLB boxing. What we need is a strong start. Past few years, we have been playing catch up. Well, let's just hope so. We've got some good, we've got some good games at the start of the season. A winnable home game, that's for sure. What's happening with that Pereira? Don't know. Not a clue. It's all rumours. Frank Wood, stop calling it a deck, guys. It's a squad. I know. We say it, Frank. We say it just to take the mickey. That's all we say it for.
Did he use that word tonight, Jack, in the meeting, deck?
I think he used both deck and squad at different points of the meeting. I think he sort of reined it in a little bit.
Right.
We've got here, Merlin says, the new keeper is just what the doctor ordered. Now I'm looking forward to the new season. Yes, definitely. Lee Beckett says, Miles, you need an acronym database. No, I don't.
I'll get you one together, Miles.
Look then, and I'll be like this, doing this all night.
Yeah.
I'm not lucky enough to have two screens. What are your thoughts on our strikers then, team? Start, keep, sell. Good question. Let's do that one, and then we're going to talk about the kit. Let's come to you, Jack.
Well, at the moment, if we're assuming no one's coming in, I'd start Hadji. I'd loan. I think I'd loan Bassett out and keep the other two at present. I don't think, unless we're replacing, I don't think we should sell.
Okay. Victoria?
Actually, I'll tell you what, the bit I saw last night, I was impressed with Asante. He looked like the sort of player that I thought we were bringing in from when we first signed him from West Brom last night. The little bits I saw, like sort of running through, that sort of awkward striker that just makes it difficult for defenders. So I don't know. I don't think he probably lived up to his own expectations last season. So that could be another plus for this season with Asante, couldn't it? If we get more of the sort of player that we actually thought we were buying. Really, so it's for me, it's a weird one because we've got White, Sims, and Asante, who over the last few seasons have all at one point or another scored double figures, and White especially is. There's only two players that scored more than him over the last 2 seasons, neither of which will be playing in the Championship next season. So he's effectively the top current Championship striker. So this whole sort of drive for new strikers is just fine weird because there's very few strikers out there who are scoring more goals in the Championship than any of our players. But I think Brissett needs to go out on loan because I think he needs some realistic regular game time to really build on his game, and I'd keep the other 3. And then players, suits for form, fitness, and tactics.
Yeah. Ken, what about you?
Yeah, I'll probably agree. I'd keep Hadji and loan out Bassett. He needs to go on loan, really. He needs to get a bit of game time. There's a good player in there somewhere with Bassett. You know, we know how committed he is. He's a very committed player, isn't he? And he just needs to get a bit more game time under his belt, I think. Make him a better player. And I'd keep Sims. Unless, obviously, a bid comes in that you can't turn down and we can use that money to buy somebody else. But if we're just going to sell somebody and not replace him, then no. Can't afford to do that.
You see, I would keep Hadji, I'd keep Asante, and I'd keep Bassett, and I'd let Sims go. Sorry, Vic.
But you'd want a replacement for him, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. But I think you would get a replacement. But I think for me, I just think Sims isn't the right fit. I don't think we play to his strengths, and that's the reason why I don't think we play to his strengths, unfortunately. And I think that the way we want to play isn't his style, and I can't see us changing that under Frank. I can't see us changing to try and play to his strengths. And that's probably why I would let Sims go, where, you know, you've got a runner in Asante. You've got a runner and then Hadji Wright as well. So I just think Sims isn't right for the team, for what we want to play, the style of football. So... Right then, before we carry on, I've got to mention it again because we've got now. Listen, people have bought tickets tonight already for our forum. We're over 70 now, so we're over 70 now for this forum night. Stag and Hen, 7th of August. Come along; it's going to be brilliant. 2 tickets up for grabs for Tom Grennan. We've got 2 tickets up for grabs for David Speedie night on the 26th of September. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, please head over now. Link is in the description on YouTube for both of these events. Click on the link in the description on YouTube. While you're there, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and don't forget to give us a subscribe. It's free, or you can pay $1.99 a month for $4.99 a month. If you do that, you get the exclusive first look at the history podcast before it goes public, so you can watch that early. And also we have this picture up for grabs. This is done by Gordon Tulliart. He's drawn this for us, and he's going to try and get it signed. He can't promise, but he's going to go down, hang out. I think he's going to camp outside the training ground, and he's going to try and get the players to sign it for him. He's going to frame it, and you will be able to win this on the night. It's brilliant, and he's also done this one. Look for me. Oh, I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So please come down. Also for the David Speedie night as well. Please get your tickets now. It's selling out. It's selling really, really quick. David's coming down the night before the Birmingham game. We know, hopefully, well, we don't think the Birmingham game will get moved because it's already been moved to 12:30 on the Saturday. So that shouldn't be moved. Before we go on to the kit, and I'm going to bring this up because this bloke's had a mare here. What is he wearing in Italy?
Is he wearing that cheap Coventry City Timu t-shirt?
Yeah, Timu t-shirt. Yeah, look at it. Hey, it's embarrassing. And not only that, his son found him a new car.
Well, that suits him, that car.
It does suit him. But yeah, so seriously, mate, you're having a mare there. Honest. I can't believe it. And we're just about to talk about the kit. But before we do, I forgot about this one. Keaton Day raised £4,124 for charity. So congratulations, everyone who got involved in that. Just brilliant stuff. Well done. And it was a great day. So congratulations, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause. Right then, here we go then. The day we've all been waiting for. I was getting up nice and early tomorrow, but I don't have to. I can have a lie-in. Oh, yes. I can have a lie-in. Because kit launch tomorrow. Here you go. Kit launch tomorrow goes on sale at 10 o'clock online, or it goes on sale at 12 o'clock down at the shop. Where's my slide? I've lost my slide now. Oh, get it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's it. There you go. Supporters will be able to purchase from 10 a.m. online, free delivery this weekend, and from midday in the Superstore at the building site, the Coventry Building Society Arena, and also in West Orchard Shopping Centre as well. The new home shirt is to celebrate the iconic Coventry City crest, the badge that brings together so many people in a shared purpose and community. Now, the bakery will be open from 10 a.m. 8 a.m. Sorry, I ain't getting there at 8. But 8 a.m. 10% off for all fans attending the kit launch. While food and drinks will also be available outside the Superstore. Small, medium, triple XL, 5XL shirts will be shown as a pre-order online for supporters. However, these will be dispatched next week. Please order to guarantee your size. Pro shirts will be available in both stores and available online. Then it goes on to say that we're going to have there's going to be a DJ. Fans purchasing at Superstore will have a host of special treats on the day, including a DJ, magician, Sky Blue Sam, iconic Jaguar cars, and more. Women's shirts are available initially to order only ahead of being available in store in the coming days. To secure your shirt, buy online from 10 a.m. Additional information, please note that the shirt printing will not be available until week commencing the 4th of August, either online or in person, due to high demand over this period. Online delivery times will be affected. We thank you for your patience. And the next slide. Baby and infant kits will be available online only and in store, in the Superstore. Goalkeeper kits will be initially available to order only online before arriving into store in the coming days. Order online, but it means I've got to buy my goalkeeper shirt online. I can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, no goalkeeper shop will be available tomorrow.
I'll have to order that. Long sleeve shirts available initially to order only ahead of being available in stores in the coming days. To secure your shirt, buy online at 10 a.m. I've had that one. Where's the prices?
Got some prices. We have got
Here
prices.
you go then. Here we go. So your adults 25-26 home kit and goalkeeper kit will be priced at £60. I said to you yesterday, didn't I, Ken? It'd be 60 quid.
Yeah, £5 increase.
Put it up. Yeah.
But the pro kit is quite cheaper than we thought it might be.
Yes. So the adult shirt, 60 quid. Shorts, 30 quid. Socks, 15. Adult long sleeve, 65. The pro shirt featuring a lightweight rubberized badge and a special jacquard
fabric.
Will be priced at £80. There will also be women's fit versions of the home shirt with the same pricing applied. Then it goes on to say junior kit prices are frozen for 25-26, junior shirts 48, junior shorts 25, socks 12, junior long sleeves 52, mini home kits 45, and infant kits 50. That includes shirts, socks, and shorts on both of those kits. Right then, let's get your thoughts. Let's get your thoughts, guys. What are we saying? Come to you, Jack. Pricing. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's been 55 for the last sort of 2 or 3 years. Everything has gone up in price. Season tickets, regular tickets. I'm not surprised it's gone up, and it's not even gone up 10%. So we can't really argue, can we? It's not bad.
Not too bad. No, not too bad. I was surprised at the pro shirt, Vic. I thought it was going to be 100 quid plus.
Yeah, we said over 100, didn't we? Yeah, we thought over 100.
Yeah, I definitely thought over 100. But
yeah, I mean, Vic, you know, which one you getting?
Well, I really want the goalkeeper one. I love the goalkeeper one, so I'm gonna have to have the home one and the goalkeeper one. And then if they do some really nice second, I think, it's going to spend a fortune again.
And will you go for will you go for a ladies fit, or will you go for just a normal shirt?
I'll just go regular. No, a football shirt should be a football shirt. I'll just buy a normal football shirt. Don't go for
just
that women's fit rubbish.
And what do you think to the price? I don't think it's too bad, to be honest.
No, I mean, the thing is, everything's going up in price in anything, isn't it? Not just our football club, just in the life, everything's going up. And compared to some other clubs, it's competitive still, isn't it? And I think it's not out of the realms of what the sort of market value is for a football shirt these days. So.
Well, I mean, Ken, I've heard that Sheffield Wednesday are charging £75 a shirt.
Outrageous, yeah.
Which is just a replica shirt.
It's a replica like striped shirt, nothing special. I must admit, the shirt did look good last night when the players that got it on. It looked better. It looked a lot. I know it's a slightly different shade of blue, isn't it? Sky blue. And we were wondering, weren't we, last night, because we knew Bristol City playing blue and white, and we thought, well, surely they've got to wear their away kit. And there's all sorts of rumours, they might be away kit. But no, they wore that blue kit, and there wasn't a clash. It was because it's a slightly different shade of blue, isn't it? And it looked really nice, really nice last night, on them with the players wearing it. And yeah, I was quite impressed with it. It looked a lot better seeing it on the players than it did in the pictures I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to order my goalkeeper shirt online. I thought I was going to walk out tomorrow with my home shirt and with my goalkeeper shirt. I was dead excited.
You know, they should really, they've missed a trick really, because they should have had all the training gear in first, shouldn't they? They should be selling that. They're a bit behind with the shirts. They had no excuse. They could have got all the training gear in, because that's available, isn't it? And that could have been being sold in the meantime for people going on holiday and stuff, training shirts and stuff, and then wait for the kit launch day. But they've got no new training gear in there yet either. So unless it comes in tomorrow as well.
Well, do you know what? Do you know what? As long as they've got all the boxes behind the counter, like I keep saying every year, boxes behind the counter. Yes, go over and get your shirt. Now, so let's just hope. I'm going to get down there for about 11 o'clock tomorrow. Now I've had to change everything, so I get a bit of a lie-in. If you do want to come down and have a chat with us, we're going to try and go around, get a couple of videos and stuff, and get some comments about the shirt and everything. Because mosquito, sorry. I think we're I think we're going to start our Sunday shows this week, so we'll be able to bring some videos to you, and we'll get them on the channel over the weekend as well. But I'm looking forward to this. Which shirt are you going to buy, Jack? Which one are you getting?
I'm going to go for a home kit, just the plain one, I think. I don't know when, but it won't be tomorrow because I haven't been paid yet. I'm not getting paid till next Thursday. So it won't be this week, I can guarantee that. But yeah, when I was down there today, I took a cheeky snap through the window. So see, they've still got the stock of the snake-like blue and green kits on the left. The whole of the back wall, I don't know if you can see, just behind the snake kits, there's the sort of jackets, I think, and then the whole of that back bit is just the new home kits. So it looks like they've got plenty in stock. There was actually a meeting going on inside the shop when I was poking my head through the window. They were looking at me a bit concerned, thinking I got lost, but I was just being nosy. Yeah, they got the goalie kit obviously on the mannequin. I couldn't really get a good shot of that, but yeah, the shop looks stocked, so be prepared. And they've got barriers, and they've got this big, long, snake-like barrier for you to queue up in tomorrow. So if you want to get there, don't turn up at 1 minute to 12 because you'll be 150th in the queue at least at that point.
It don't matter. We just walk to the front.
Put a camera up, Mal. You get away with anything. Just put your camera and your microphone out, and you'll be like, yeah, just walk through.
Yeah, you go. I'm going in. Well, we got told off at Middlesbrough that time.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm going? What? Don't know what you're on about. I didn't know that was a queue. I will say though, I'm a bit disappointed. I'm going to have a moan. I'm a bit disappointed with the club. I am. I'm a bit disappointed with the club. I've emailed the club twice over the last 2 weeks. I emailed them last week. I've emailed them this week. The press room. I've emailed the press guys, both of them, and no one's got back to me. I was being polite and saying, would you mind? We're going to be down at the club shop. We're going to do some footage on the day of the shirt release. Would you mind us? If you don't mind, are we okay to go down and do a bit of filming and everything else? Is there anything you don't want us to do? Is there anything you don't want us to film? And I've not heard back from them. So I'm very disappointed, to be honest.
You've got free reign then, Miles. You can do what you want. You've tried to notify.
Yeah,
I have. Yeah, I've tried to notify them, and I was being polite, but I just think it's a bit rude. I think it's very rude that you don't get a reply. I think it's very rude indeed. Yeah. And it's 2 weeks now, still no reply. So I'm very disappointed in the club. And all you can do is email them, can't you? You can't ring them, you can't do anything. So yeah, if I get told off tomorrow, well, I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to say.
Well, we'll see. Well, I don't think they'll say anything. I think they should be pleased, really, because we're promoting the club. We're promoting sales, really, aren't we? We're not discouraging anybody.
No, exactly. So you never know. They might email me tonight now they've watched the show.
They won't get back to you tonight. There's an event on with hosted by the Building Society. It's the kit launch event for corporate lot. So no one's getting back to you tonight.
Yeah, but no, because they're watching this on the big screen, didn't you know?
Oh, are they? Oh, okay. I know. Doug had the cricket on when I got there.
No. He said 7:30. We've got to switch over to Sky Blue Fans TV.
Right. Okay.
Brilliant. Right. Let's see. Have we got any? I'm going to find some comments now on the kit. Anyone commenting on the kit? Has anyone found that film you were on about, Vicky?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
There was a comment. Yeah. It was
Suburban Commando. That was it. I was a bit late actually. It was actually 91, which is when that was out. So somebody suggested a film from 93, which is what I'd said, but it was actually 91, and then it's Suburban Commando. So thanks, guys, because that helps.
Oh, brilliant! Well done. See, someone did remember it. There you go. Right, let's have a little look here. Here we go.
I was on the front of the Coventry Telegraph for that because the showcase opened, and I had a paper round because I was only like young back in those days, and we all got free tickets to go and watch the first film to be shown at the showcase, and that was the film, the Hulk Hogan Suburban Commando. And then we all got our photo taken in the foyer of the showcase, and it was in the.
So you were one of the first visitors to the showcase in Walsgrave?
Yeah.
Wow.
Brilliant.
I knew it was in the early 90s because obviously I was at school then. So
yeah. What we got here? Lee Beckett says, "I'm hoping the queue isn't too big at the store tomorrow. Need to get my top before I fly to Morocco at 5 p.m." Well, Lee, I'll tell you what, Lee, get down there now. Get your tent up. Reserve me a space at the front with you. I'll let you camp out overnight. Don't worry, you can do the hard work, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You have to fight Dave K off first.
Okay, sir. Dave K, I can confirm Dave's there now.
Is he? He wasn't there when I left at 7:15. He wasn't there.
He's due to leave. He's due to leave arrive about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Tonight.
So there you go.
He'll be on Facebook already then.
James Hollyoake. No prices. No prices. What do you mean no? Yeah, there is prices. We're given prices.
No, that was earlier though.
Oh, Lee Beckett says, wanted the keeper top for my holiday. Well, you'll get it tomorrow, Lee. You'll get it. GLB Boxing, £80 for a pro shirt.
Were they?
No.
They won't get a keeper's top tomorrow.
No, he won't get a keeper top, no. 80 quid for the pro shirt. Do I get 90 minutes for that too? Yeah, you could do. Why not? Pompey to get the best out of Sims, only play him during the warm-ups. Doug will be looking at his spiraling bank account tomorrow, rubbing his hands together. Oh, I think this means not a bad price, so that's good. Dave Green says the kit prices isn't bad considering how much wages in the supply chain must have gone up. Yeah, all the wages have gone up, haven't they? Evening all. Sadly missed most of the show. Hope all is well.
Where you been, Wayne?
Shh. At least he ain't moaning. Lee Beckett. That's me, 240 quid plus lighter. 2 adult shirts and 2 youth tops. Well, Lee, just buy your own. Don't buy the kids one. Then you might have to spend all that money, will you? Vicky. Oh, here we go. Vicky is 100% having Sims on the back of her top. You're going to have it on the back of your top, are you? Lee Beckett.
I've not had the back of my top for about 30 years. I'm not sure whether I might have to do that though, just to show some solidarity.
Trevor Merriman says £60 for a top that you are going to wear for a year. I know. It's good value. And Joiner, Miles, if the last year's fiasco is anything to go by, you should get your goalkeeper shirt by next Easter. Trust me, I haven't got it within a week. I'm emailing Doug personally to his personal email account. He's probably blocked me by now. Pricing spot on. With myself and my grandsons, it's going to cost a bit. Oh, well. I only have to buy my own now. I don't have to buy Will's one. He has to buy his own. I don't have to buy kids anyone. I don't have to buy their shirts. Lee Beckett, has anyone got their cup tickets through on pricing? Thoughts on pricing? Cup tickets on thoughts on pricing. 20 quid a ticket, cup tickets. Bargain.
You get 20 points as well for that. So stop whinging.
I was going to whinge. I think it should have been 15.
You get 20 points, Vicky.
Get 20 points.
I don't want the points.
You get to sit in your own seat. You get to sit in your own seat, and you get 20 points.
Do you want cash or do you want points?
Or cash.
Cash.
You know what point? You know what points, mate, don't you? Prizes.
No, to be fair, it's not unreasonable, is it? I think for the early round against like Luton, who we've played so much, I just thought 20 could have just been a little bit less. But I bought my ticket, so it is what it is, isn't it?
I bought the ticket. I'm moaning about the price.
Yeah. That's what they
I
know,
do,
don't
so
they? I'm just going to spend money.
I'm waiting for the meltdown that they're only opening 2 stands. That's what I'm waiting
my
for.
stand, I've got my seats. I'm all right.
There you go. Who's interfering? Ken, have you got your phone by the computer?
No.
It's Ken.
No,
Something's
my
buzzing
phone's
at your
right
end.
over there.
Oh, okay.
Buzzing
All right. Right. Okay. What about you, Jack? 20 quid?
Yeah, it's fine. Got my ticket. No bother. I'm happy. Like I say, 20 points. I get to sit in my own seat. Get to watch the club I love. What's not to like?
Against Luton.
We owe them one. We owe them one after that fiasco from the end of the season. So be even more sweet. That £20 is even more worth it when we win 4-0.
I wouldn't have any Luton fans are going to turn up.
All of them.
I don't think many.
No, I don't think many either. Rich T, why would you get told off, Miles? What are you planning on doing? No, I just thought I'd ask because they were a bit funny with me last season, taking stuff in the ground and that in my bag. And I don't want to get told off. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm okay with the club. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. That's the only thing. If anyone knows how we get a press pass, it would be most appreciated. Mick Denport, when are the away tops coming out? Don't start this again. I had this last week.
We can answer that.
Go on, then.
Was
it told you?
No. Obviously not. We haven't got a date, but business is business, right? Firstly, they're not going to give you a choice of shirts. If they pull the away shirt out, let's say overnight, and there's a choice at the shop, you're going to go, should I buy the home or should I buy the away? Then you're only buying one top. If they wait a week, then everyone's been paid, and then you'll have already bought the home shirt, and then you go, oh, I like that, and then you'll buy the away shirt. So it's not going to be till a minimum of payday, put it that way, and it will be a mini launch again in, it might be the Monday or the Tuesday that they announce it. It'll be out on the Thursday. So it's going to be 2 weeks at least. The retail department, the leader, Raz, was there. Head of department, Raz, was at the meeting. He said, in an ideal world, they want the home shirt out in June, they want the away shirt out in July, and they want the third shirt out in August. That's the ideals. They say it takes 18 months from concept.
What was the delay? What was the delay then, Jack? Was it because of the Monzo?
Firstly, they can't say what the delay was.
Oh.
But secondly, it is a combination of multiple parties. One party of which is the football club. So there are other delays in other parties that are in the manufacturing, the design, the sponsorship, everything. But Cov are not an innocent party in this. They didn't admit that they weren't an innocent party, but you got that vibe that they could have sped things along, but they didn't. But there were other conflicting factors that delayed the kit. They say it takes 18 months from concept to actually sale. So basically, as soon as their third kit for this year is out, they start on not next year's shirt because that's already in concept. They start the shirt after that. So next year's stuff's already sorted, and it's just a case of going through the check-in process. And as soon as the third kit comes out this year in September or October, they'll start for the 27-28 season.
Yeah, because he did say, didn't he, Doug, if I remember rightly, he wanted to get the kit on sale a lot earlier last year.
Of course they do, because by the end of May, when we've just had the playoffs, he's then got no income, has he? So if we have May where there's either the end of the season or the playoffs, that's when all the income happens. June's a dead month. So if he can get the shirt sales out in June, he's raking it in period by period. So that's the goal, obviously, from a business point of view.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, you throwing me off. I've heard the away kit's coming out in November. Only kidding. That's the third shirt. No, look, at the end of the day, we got the blue shirt coming out tomorrow. and we're all going to be down there. Come and say hello to us. We're all going to have a good crack, and it's just going to be a good day out, to be honest.
But we'll be down
please,
there nice and early, won't we? From 11 o'clock, we'll be there. We'll be there about 11.
Yeah, I'm bringing my new cameraman with me. I've got a new cameraman.
Is that Ken or is that Will?
No, Mum. She don't know it yet, but she's going to be holding the camera.
Camera lady then, not cameraman.
That's going to be fun, isn't it? Yeah, Mum, hold that. Follow me. She don't know it yet. Okay. Here's one for you, Jack. Did Doug say anything about a stadium deal?
Yes. He is in constant talks with Fraser Group. He has a very good relationship with Fraser Group, and they both parties acknowledge that the EFL have put whatever in to say, if you haven't got a deal by the 9th or 10th of August, then you get a fine. Doug has openly said he doesn't want to pay the fine. He will do whatever he can to get a deal done. However, the fine is only £10,000. If we have to pay it, we have to pay it. It's not ideal, but he's not going to tear up the current deal just to not pay a 10 grand fine, because in theory, Fraser Group can say, here's the deal on the table that's 10 years, that the EFL want, but you've got to pay double the amount of rent to us just to not pay a fine. Doug's not an idiot. He's not going to ruin a deal with the Fraser Group and the stadium just to avoid a 10 grand fine.
Yeah. Wow.
So I reckon we'll pay the 10 grand fine.
Yeah, looks that way, doesn't it? Because I can't see a deal being done in time. Otherwise, they're going to run out of time, aren't they?
Yeah, they are definitely going to run out of time. Yeah, and something's got to be done, and something hopefully will be done over the next few weeks. Right, and before we carry on a little bit more, just a few more reminders. Don't forget, get your tickets now. Stag and Hen, Thursday the 7th of August. Get your tickets. Head over to YouTube. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, guys. Come on, let's get some thumbs up. We've only got 6 by the looks of it. So let's get some thumbs up on the screen. And also, if you want to come along, you can get your tickets in the description now. It is available. It's free, and you get a free chip batch as well on the night. We're going to do a quiz. We're going to have 5 questions each off all the panel. So it'll be a range of different questions. And we will be live down at the Stag and Hen on the 7th of August, start of the season, fans forum. Come and join us. We've got 2 Tom Grennan tickets to give away for the 29th, Friday the 29th of August at the CBS Arena, which is going to be fantastic. I've got one very happy wife in my living room at the moment who is loving life because we get to see him that week and we get to see him the following week. So, yeah, all good. If you want to get, also, we have this picture up for the raffle as well. Gordon Tulliard has drawn this for us. This will be going up for raffle on the night, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. All the time and effort to go into that. It's just, wow, just superb. And then we've got 2 tickets to give away for this. David Speedie night, 26th of September at the Walsgrave Workingmen's Club. Please book your tickets in advance now. It is selling very, very fast this night. You can get your event tickets in the YouTube description as well for this. £10 to meet the legend himself, David Speedie, the night before we play Birmingham City. It's going to be a cracking night, hosted by ourselves again. We're going to put on a great show for you, and hopefully you're going to enjoy some of the laughs and jokes and everything we throw David's way. And hopefully we'll get to find out what made him go in goal that night at Millwall, why he was chosen. I'm dying to ask that question. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant, that is. And also the fight at Sunderland. That's one for the books as well, isn't it? Right then, a few more pictures. Now, I mean, we all know Claudio's gone on holiday, but last weekend, Ken and Claudio went somewhere. you know, they went on their date night, guys, to Hull, didn't they? They went on their date night to Hull. Well, apparently they went to see Coldplay last week. And this was them in the crowd.
Oh.
So they got caught out.
Got caught up.
He got caught out. But it is Claudio's wedding anniversary today. Did you know that? Did you know it was his wedding anniversary today? Yeah.
Happy
So
anniversary.
happy anniversary. And guess where he's took his wife on his anniversary?
For pizza.
No, to Sorrento's football ground.
Which is closed down now, isn't it?
There it is. Still 70 quid a shirt. So absolutely super, brilliant. Right then, let's get some more comments in, and then let's see who we got. Who haven't we got in here? Let's have a little look now. Oh, talking about strikers, Mad Frankie's come in as he always
Mad
does.
Frankie.
Mad Frankie, Hadji and BTA stay. Get rid of Sims and Bissett. They both offer nothing. There you go. I do that better than Claudio. Where's Sky Blue says, right, BTA keep, Norman loan, sell Sims in a heartbeat. What is going on? Can't have this. Paul Cuttiford, Sims had an awful season last year, and last night he didn't look anything better than last year. Dump him quick. Oh, Vicky. Come on, what's going on? We won't read any more out about Sims. Paul Stratton, Cabby, hope you are all well. That is Cabby, old Sunderland Cabby, in it. Mackham Cabby, here he is.
Yeah.
Hi. Any new signings yet? Yes, thanks, Paul. Yes, thanks, Mackham. Have they signed anyone, Sunderland?
About 15 players.
Have they? They've done a Knox Forest.
There was a joke going around the other day that they've signed so many African players that when it comes to the Africa Cup of Nations in January, they're going to have to forfeit matches.
Brilliant. Frank Woods come in. He says to get the best out of Sims, you have to get the ball to him in the box. Yes, but we don't play like that, do we? That's the problem. So there you go. Sean has come in. He says, can see why our strikers were bought in, but they just don't seem to perform on the day. Frank needs to stick a rocket up them and make them earn their pounds. There you are. Where are we now? I'm lost on all these now. We're back to the shirts again, aren't we? Back to the shirts. Simon Wells, Saka's hand in front. Huh?
Is it on about the photo? Don't know.
What photo? Saka's hand in Simon.
The drawing from Brian.
What about it?
Is that what he's on about?
That's what I presume he's on about. I don't know.
Saka's hand in front.
Oh.
What about it? Don't know. Not clear. I don't know. I worry about Simon sometimes. Jack, here you go. Did you meet the 2 new board members at the meeting?
I did indeed. So Nicola joined the club on Monday this week. So it's only day 4 for her, but she seems to be very well integrated with the team. Doug was so pleased that they've got these 2 in. He didn't go into any detail as to why John Taylor left or however he left the club. But yeah, was very, very happy with the levelling up, he called it, of the staff that we've got. Paul Tyrrell, who's come in from most recently Nottingham Forest. He's worked a lot with clubs in the Midlands. And one thing that is on his agenda, he said absolutely no promises, but one thing on Paul Tyrrell's agenda is talking to Transport for West Midlands about the train services. He says he has previous dealings with Transport for West Midlands for other clubs he's worked with, and has had a fairly successful time communicating with them in the past. However, he understands that because the line isn't just within the West Midlands, it goes in about 100 yards away from the stadium. It goes into Warwickshire. He said could be more issues. And again, said no promises, but it's one of the major things he wants to look into to improve the fan match experience. Nicola didn't say an awful lot. The only question that really was for her that was addressed was to do with supporters clubs and to do with the packages that supporters clubs have with the club. That will be public information very soon, as was last year. And I can talk about that next week, I should say, when the information is public, if anybody is interested. But yeah, both seem fantastic. They went round the room and introduced themselves. They were shaking everyone's hands. So they seem like they're screwed on, and they're they're going to be great for our club.
How many people were at the meeting, Jack, roughly?
15, 20, and about 6 or 7 staff.
Okay.
So it's all the heads of departments of staff, basically, and Doug. And then all the representatives of supporters clubs or groups associated with the football club.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I like it. Very good indeed.
Okay.
What's this one? Where's Sky Blue? Did you ask if it's over 18s at Stag and Hen? It's over 18s after 9 o'clock. So kids can go in until 9 o'clock, but 9 o'clock comes, the kids have got to go. So there you go. So they can come in, but they can only stay till 9 o'clock. Does anyone know how many season tickets were sold? Now, I think the club put a release out the other day, 23,400, I think. So not too far off 24,000, as Mick Davenport has put down the bottom there, which is cracking, absolutely cracking. What's this? Back on track says Sunderland have been poaching all the Leeds transfers. Oh dear. Oh dear. NK, I think half of England women's team could walk into the men's. IMO. What was IMO again?
In my opinion.
In my opinion, that's it.
I thought you'd written it down.
No, I haven't written it down. What are you written about?
You.
Unbelievable. Kev 380. I've been in touch with West Midlands Trains. They are not interested in providing a better service. This is what I've been told at the train station as well.
Why are they not interested?
Because they don't want it. They can't be bothered. They don't want football fans on the train. They say that the platform's not long enough at Leamington for a longer train. Well, that's fibs, because it can go in on the other line if the train was longer, and then it can reverse back out and go back into the bay. So it's all rubbish, because when you come from Birmingham, you come in on a longer train. So it can be done. They just don't want it. And
Doug,
every hour is ridiculous. And the train turns up while the game's still going on, and you still got 5-10 minutes to go. It's stupid, absolutely stupid. Because I use it, don't I? I use it sometimes, and every hour is ridiculous. And some nights don't run.
Yeah, Doug and Mark Hornsby have both said that Transport for West Midlands have given every excuse under the sun, and when they get to the end of their excuse book, they just go back to the beginning and start circling. So yeah. Doug was not very confident that anything's going to change, but at least Paul Tyrrell said he's got experience communicating with them, and that may hold a bit of weight in the communications. I doubt anything's going to happen, but at least they will probably sit down and have a meeting with him. So
you wait now. This would be a subject on CWR tomorrow.
Well, now that we've spoken about it.
In fact, it's on the breakfast show at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you wait on the breakfast show tomorrow. It'll be about, what do you think to the train service to the CBS Arena before the season starts? You can see
if they do, we've got to retweet it just with laughing emojis.
Got to. Seriously, have to. Mini Phoenix Gaming. Yeah, I used the trains last season, and it was an absolute ridiculous. It was absolute ridiculous. And Leamington's line defo has a long enough platform. I live here. Yes, I know. Me
Well,
too, NK.
NK, as a member of the Leamington and Warwick Supporters Club, if you fancy hopping on our coach service that we run to every weekend game, home and away, just get in contact with us, and you can hop on a bus that goes directly from Leamington Station.
Whoa, no advertising Warwick and Leamington Supporters coaches on here, please.
Too late, just did it.
No.
Claudio, back me up. Back me up.
You haven't asked permission to do that.
I don't even get on that bus for the home games. I go in a car, so I don't use the service.
You're too expensive, and it's 15 quid in it.
It is £15, yes.
It's cheaper on the train.
Miles.
But you get personal service miles.
Go on, Vicky.
How long does the train take from Leamington to the CBS? How long is that train journey?
Longer than the bus.
No, it's not. It's 25 minutes. How long is it on the bus? About 45.
I don't go on the bus. Not a home game.
25 minutes, Vicky.
So you don't, I mean, you could just run more trains, couldn't you? Then you don't need a longer platform anyway. Because if you can spread the people over more trains, just like back and forth.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
Rocket science, is it?
No, they just don't. I'll tell you what they don't want to do. They don't want to pay for extra drivers because the big man upstairs wants his big bonus. So he's better off just having one driver and not paying more drivers. They don't want to pay more staff. That's it. So, Simon Wells said he misspelt it. He says miswrote it. He loves the shirt. Oh, thanks. I like my shirt as well. I think he's on about the new one. I don't know. Right. I think we've covered everything, haven't we? I think, hey, flipping it. We haven't gone 2 hours tonight, guys. What's going on? But first of all, I mean, before we go, because we are going to head off now, we've got to sort stuff out. But Simon Wells says wicked goalie top. Yeah, I better look him on. Oh yeah. Also, get Dillon's to build a pub in Leamington, and then they can do a bus service. Yeah, could do. That's a good idea. Why not? So don't forget then tonight, guys, if you can, please head over on our YouTube channel. Go in the description, or if you're not on YouTube, just type in that address there on the screen now. You can buy your tickets for our start of season fans forum. It's going to be a brilliant, brilliant night. There's going to be if everyone can wear sky blue. I think everyone was asking if we can all wear sky blue. So if you can all wear sky blue, it would make it look even better. We will try and set up a live feed for this if we can. I need to go down, check everything, make sure we can get everything working. So hopefully we'll be able to set up a live feed. And if you can't make it that night, at least you can watch it from home, and we'll read your comments out and get the audience to answer any comments that come in. You can win on the raffle 2 tickets to see Tom Grennan at the CBS Arena on the 29th of August. Also, you can win this picture here that's been drawn by Gordon Tully Art. We have got some other prizes which we're getting together, and we'll announce those later on over the next couple of weeks. It's only a couple of weeks away, isn't it? Brilliant. So you get that picture there is up for grabs. Also, if you haven't bought your tickets already for David Speedie night, head over now. £10 a ticket. It's 26th of September. Walsgrave Workingmen Club. He's bringing out a new book, so we're going to be talking all about his new book and all about his career at Coventry City. And that's the night before we play Birmingham. And it's hosted by us ourselves, Sky Blue Fans TV. Also, the links in the description. But we have 2 tickets to give away on the night, on the fans forum night, start of the season, down at the Stag and Hen. If you want to book your car parking, get online now. Still haven't had a new poster. Head over to coventryparking.co.uk and you can get your tickets now to book your parking. I need to sort that out for Wednesday. And then coach travel as well for away games. Head over to ccfctravel.co.uk. And as Jack says, Leamington and Warwick Sports Club do one from Leamington. But it's very expensive. So that's it. There we are. We'll see you tomorrow morning down at this CBS Arena. We'll be down there from 11 a.m. We're going to bring me mum. Come and say hello to me mum. And she's like the Queen Elizabeth, you know. She's like, oh yes, oh hello. That's how she talks. So look out for me mum with me tomorrow. You might, yeah. She's very small now. She's shrunk. Do you shrink when you get older?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that's what happened to you, Miles.
Am I going to get smaller?
Has been known.
Oh, what? No way. NK says, screw that, I'll get the train. It's about 25 minutes, as Milesy says. Rocket red countdown, lift off. There you go. Mick Davenport says, great show, guys. Great show. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
Cheers,
lovely. But yeah, I mean, have you all enjoyed yourselves, guys?
Yeah,
Inside?
nice to be back.
Yeah.
We're like a couple of weeks away from the season. It's all getting exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, like proper
It
football
is.
again. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting very excited.
Real Betis next Wednesday night, isn't it? Real Betis.
Yeah.
That should be a
Looking
big
forward
game.
to that. Yeah, looking forward to that. Might even do a live show Sunday. See how we feel.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I
before
won't.
the
I'm going to be
family.
on the pub watching the Euro final, so I won't be here.
Oh no, we won't be doing a live show this season.
Oh,
no,
no,
we're going.
yeah.
No, we're not this week, not this Sunday.
We
No
might,
live
come back
show
the
this-
following, might come back the following week.
Yeah, we forgot about the England women. Yeah, we've been watching that and the Grand Prix this weekend. Do you know what? I've got 4 days off. I can't wait. That's unbelievable. Oh no, I haven't. I'm at the Shepherd Saturday night. Come down. It's the second Summerfest. It's on all day. I'm there from 8:30 this week to 1 a.m. So come down. It's a free event down at the Shepherd, all the way from 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Free event, outdoor DJ, outdoor bars, food outside. Then come inside and finish off the night with me DJing at the Shepherd. Boom. Got to get that one in. Might as well get it in now. Right, guys, thank you so much, Jack. Thank you so much for rushing back from the CBS Arena.
No
And for your
worries.
input and your information that you brought us. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Ken, welcome back. Thank you so much. I know you're tired. You're up early this morning. You got back from Bristol.
Didn't get back until 11:30 last night, and I was up at 5 o'clock to go to work, so it wasn't much sleep.
You can get some
Late
shut eye
night.
now. You get some shut eye now. And
Yes.
Vicky, thank you so much, Vic. I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, cool.
Brilliant. Excellent. So listen, everyone, thank you so much for watching again. If you are watching on repeat, don't forget to click like and subscribe on YouTube, and also get your tickets now for the start of the season fans forum, and it's going to be great down at Stag. And I'm so looking forward to it. It's only a couple of weeks away. It's brilliant. I've got a new setup. I'm going to talk to you backstage about it, so I'll let you know what it's all about. Right, we'll see you later. Take care, and a big play up Sky Blues.
Play up Sky Blue.
Sky Blues.
Good night.
Sky Blue Fans TV, for the fans, by the fans.